Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Salome. If you are new, today is Sunday. We're doing a reset Sunday. You guys, usually I am in church. I've been at home for a minute. I can't quite get to my church because it's about an hour away, the one that I go to. And my car is just, I don't trust my car to go down that way. So I just try to go online every morning, but I usually like to make sure I'm in the house around like-minded people, and just praising with like-minded people, and it's really good to just get out. It's good to gather. It's good to be amongst that 2 or 3 gathering in Jesus' name. So this week last week rather, was a bit challenging, as I've said before, and I was just in a different mindset, and it really helped to just kind of reset my thoughts, reset my mind, figure out how I'm going to do this week. I may have not gotten done what I wanted to get done last week, but this week we're going to make it count. So we're going to make a plan. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to have clarity. I'm going to know exactly what I'm doing when I go into the next week. That way there's no confusion, and then there's no burnout, and then there's no I'm just going to give up and I don't care and I'm going to try the next week. Because how many times we going to try the next week? How many Mondays are we going to keep saying we're going to do, I'll try again, I'll try again? Even if you mess up a whole week and then the next week you get at least one day right, guess what? You still were better that week than you were the week before. And so it's just so important for us to be patient with ourselves, for us to just take deep breaths, for us to just relax, and also just allow God to do what it is He wants to do in the timing that He wants to do it. I find that myself, I get overwhelmed, I get overstimulated, I get easily agitated when I'm trying to, 1, do things in my own power, 2, when I'm not spending time with God like I should, 3, when I'm trying to rush the process. And when I'm trying to rush the process, that means that, once again, I'm trying to take matters into my own hand. And I said this week, you know what? I am going to just relax. Like, Salome, just take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath, babe. The days are not going to go by any quicker. Stop trying to make them go by quicker so that you can, get to whatever goal it is you're trying to get to, or get whatever you're trying to do. Like, just relax and take a deep breath and just calm down. And, y'all, it really works. It really works. When you just throw your hands up and say, God, look, I'm going to do it your way. I'm going to do it your way. Because, see, I have found that through certain things that I'm trying to get through in life and I'm trying to accomplish in life, I rush, and I finally realized, it took me time, studying and really being in God's word. I realized you're literally trying to go around the process. That's why you're so stressed out. That's why you're so full of anxiety. That's why your chest is beating at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Yes, 1,000,000 miles per hour. Every day when you wake up, when you're going to bed, when you're watching other people, when you're consuming other content, and you're not consuming God like you're supposed to, you're too busy trying to rush the process. And God said, no, ma'am. If you say you're going to let me handle it, you're going to have to let me handle it. You can't let me handle it and then you're going to get in the driver's seat too. I'm going to need you to take a back seat to this and let me drive, and let me turn when we need to turn left, and let me turn right when we need to turn right. And let me slow down to 5 miles per hour when we need to. And we'll speed up to 80 miles per hour when you're ready, when you're prepared. Y'all, even me saying this right now, I'm just getting so much relief. The weights are just coming off. And I'm just so thankful. I'm so grateful for life. I'm so grateful for where I am. Even though some cycles I have repeated. But you know what? As long as I'm not giving up, I'm going to get there eventually. The goal is to get certain specific places this year. And I've learned that a lot of times it's not the people, it's not the places, it's not the things. Sometimes it's really just you. You need to focus. You need to figure out what it is that you need to do better. You need to focus on your health. Maybe you need to focus on studying more for your career. Maybe you need to, I don't know, like what are those goals that you have that you're like, nothing is happening. I'm not seeing anything. I feel stuck. What are those things? And then evaluate, sit down and say, what could I be doing better? Is there anything I could be doing better? Because that one little thing you think don't matter could be the thing that matters and could be the thing that's keeping you back. All right. I'm getting off my soapbox, y'all. But this is just what I'm doing on Sundays for right now while I'm trying to, until I get my car back. But in due time, God will bless me with that and I'll have what I need. But I hope y'all have an amazing week. I love y'all. Keep your head up. Get them goals put down on paper so that you can execute them. Write a plan out. Write the plan out. Make it clear. Make it clear. Love y'all.